Miss Shirley looked at me. She said, is everything okay at home? When she asked me that, my eyes just got watery. I could tell that I just wanted to break down and start crying, but I didn't. And I knew that that was the moment that I should say something. But anytime I have said something in the past, it would backfire on me. So I didn't really want to say nothing. So what I did was I started crying a little bit. And I'm like, everything is not okay, but it will be okay. I'm like, my mom just don't love me. My mom don't like me. She say, but why? But why you feel that way? I'm like, it's just a lot going on, Miss Shirley. She say, listen, if you need anything, I will be here for you. If you need somewhere to stay, if you need extra money, if you want me to reach out to a family member, anything, I will be here for you. Now, I felt good. I started smiling, right? Because I wasn't used to nobody uplifting me. I was used to them kicking me while I was already down. Speaking of my mom, you know what I'm saying? She would kick me while I'm already down. Or she would just basically beat me down, like put me down all the time. So she said, look, I know your mom. She wants your check. So what I'm going to do is every time you get paid, I'm going to give you half. So if you go home and she takes it, you still got the other half here. I said, really? She said, yes. I said, you would do that for me? I'm like, you the best. She said, you earned it. You deserve it. You work hard for your money. She shouldn't be just taking it from you like that. She like, so you took your first check back from her? I'm like, yeah. She said, you know what? Your second check is even bigger. I'm like, really? So she showed me my second check. I'm like, oh. She said, but don't worry. I'm going to give you some now. And I'll make sure that you could be able to take it home. And then whatever happened, the next day you come back, you could be able to have the rest of the money. Or if you want me to keep it. I said, thank you so much, Miss Shirley. I'm like, you're the best. She said, have you ate yet? I said, no, I just really got out of school. She said, make you something small so you can get ready for your shift. I'm like, thanks, Miss Shirley. She like, come here, bring it in. Because I was finna walk off. She like, come here, bring it in. She like, you are a sweetheart. It is okay. It's going to be okay. She give me a hug. She like, now go ahead. So I leave out. I feel good. I feel uplifted. Now I go out there. I give me 2 wings, a couple of tips, put some barbecue sauce on and boom. Now I go off in a dip off spot where everybody go eat at. Now it's not like a cafeteria or a break room or nothing like that. This was like decked out, doped in a mug. So I'm sitting up there, boom, I'm dead smack in the middle of eating. All of a sudden, Yo-Yo comes back there. Now, Yo-Yo shouldn't have no reason to come all the way back there. That's only the area when you're about to eat or if you're on break. She comes back there, so I look, I'm like, so I'm like, you still messing with me? So I take my food and I turn my back so she could just get my back right. So I keep eating. She like, what happened? I'm like, why? You care? She like, yeah. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, I just felt like you, like in so many areas, she was bogus. She came up there to my mom's, you know what I'm saying, to my mom's party, trying to get into it with Brianna. She calling the phone like crazy, knowing that she shouldn't be calling that phone because the first time she called that phone, her and Brianna got into it. Then on top of that, you call my mom's house phone. Then you tell me I can't work until Miss Shirley come back. She was giving me a hard time, just period. So I really wasn't talking to her. So she's like, look, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, me too. So she's like, what happened? I'm like, why did you call my mom? She like, because Miss Shirley said to have you to work. I'm like, you can wait until I just called you. I'm like, you called my house phone and you called the cell phone? She like, I called your house phone first. She like, I thought you was at home. I'm like, on a school day. She like, I'm sorry, I don't got school. She like, I forgot you go to school. I'm like, yeah, whatever. She like, look, I called. I didn't know your mama was like that. Your mama picked up the phone. She said you was in school. I told her, well, I'll call your cell phone. I said, you what? My mom don't know I have a cell phone. So I looked at her, I said, you what? She said, I told her that I'll call the cell phone. I said, tell me you're joking. I'm like, she don't know I have a cell phone. I'm like, oh my God. Now, mind you, my mama ain't saying nothing about the cellular device, okay? She said nothing about the cell phone, so my mama is playing the game, okay? She's trying to catch me up. So I looked at her, I said, oh man, you got me in more trouble. I'm like, look, can you please just leave me alone? She like, what? I'm like, my mom don't know I have a cell phone. My girlfriend gave me that cell phone. She like, I didn't know that. How you gonna be mad at me? I'm like, It's your fault. You should have never told me that I couldn't. And Miss Shirley comes. She like, hey, what's going on back here? I'm like, Miss Shirley, I'm like, can you please tell Yo-Yo not to call my mom's house? So she say, why did you call Rashawn's mom? Oh no, I just to be able to get in contact with Rashawn because you said Rashawn can work today. She like, okay, well, moving forward, don't do that. She like, well, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get in contact, and she walks off right mad. So Michelle like, what happened? I'm like, now she told my mom I got a cell phone. I'm like, my mom don't know I got a cell phone. She said, okay. I'm like, my mama ain't said nothing, Miss Shirley, about the cell phone. She said, okay. I said, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. She said, well, just leave it here and you work tomorrow. Just get it tomorrow. I'm like, okay. She like, matter of fact, just give it to me. I said, well, let me make a text message real quick. Let me text real quick. So I text Brianna. I say, look, Brianna, I'm going to power the phone off soon. I'm like, I'm leaving the phone at my job. Straight up, I let her know what's up. So, boom, I power the phone. Miss Shirley give me, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of my check, half of my check. I put it in my pocket now. I go wash my hands. I get suited and booted. I'm ready to work. Now I'm working. You know what I'm saying? You got Yo-Yo and the other girl. I got 4 orders of wings. I got a pan of wings. I got a woo. So it's busy, right? Now, my mama is up there. It's almost 8, but my mama is already up there because one of the girls came and said, hey, it's a black Cadillac truck out here. I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. She like, okay, I just wanted to let you know. So Yo-Yo come like that. She like, so how long you gonna be mad at me? You ain't say nothing to me your whole shift. I'm like, look, I don't got time for this, all right? I'm already in trouble. I'm like, thanks a lot. Just please leave me alone. I gotta clean the grease trap. So now I'm cleaning the grease trap and stuff. Boom. Yo-Yo come back out there like, can you do one more order? I'm like, I'm cleaning the grease trap. I'm like, but if I ain't gonna be able to come to work tomorrow, yeah, I'll do it. She like, stop it. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, you're sorry, but I'm in trouble. I got you. So she like, all right, fine. She like, I ain't gonna run up behind you. If you want to be mad at me, be mad at me. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. So boom, she go back out to the front, right? So now I make the next order. Boom. I get ready to clean the grease trap. Everything is done. So I go in there. I'm like, hey, Miss Shirley. I go in Miss Shirley's office. Like, hey, Miss Shirley, I just want to let you know I'm about to go. She said, okay. She like, here. She give me her emergency number. She like, if anything happen, call me. I'm like, thanks, Miss Shirley. You the best. So, boom, I put it in my pocket. I leave out. I get in the truck. My mama say, did you bring Caleb something? I said, no. She said, okay, get Caleb something because he's hungry. He wants his large mini tip. I'm like, okay. She said, I told you to be bringing him something to eat after every shift. Now, I ain't going to keep repeating myself. I'm like, okay, now I can tell she already heating. And plus, she been sipping half of the whole day. So I already know she turned. So I'll go back in there and I'm like, hey, can I get a large mini tip? I'll pay for it, right? So they're like, no, you ain't got to pay for it. Boom, they give it to me. I get back out there in the car. So my mama driving, she ain't saying nothing. She like, man, you got to talk when we get home. So boom, we park up in the front. Now I'm a little bit nervous, right? So now I see Mark progress report on the kitchen counter. Me and him made a deal that he should not show the progress report until I show mine. See, ooh. So now I'm heated at this point. I'm talking about when I say heated, the back of my neck is hot. So my mama say, let me go up here and get this to Boo Man. I'll be right back. You better not move. I said, okay. As soon as I see that she go upstairs, now she got to do a whole lot of stuff to get Caleb prepared to eat. Bring a dry towel, baby wipes, set his food up perfectly, open up his spot. So I got time. I shoot downstairs. More like, yeah, who is? I'm like, open the door. He opened the door. I say, really? That's what you do? He like, wait, what you talking about? I'm like, you gave Mom your progress report. He like, she came to me. I'm like, she came to you. Yeah, she ain't even open it yet. She said she gonna wait and she gonna open all of ours up together. I'm like, man, I'm in trouble. He like, you know I wouldn't do you like that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, man, she know about the cell phone too. He like, what? I'm like, I'll talk to you in a second. I hurry up. As I'm coming upstairs, my mama coming downstairs. She say, so you want to go tell me about the progress report? I said, yeah, but you said we was going on to the job. Yeah, but you could have told me, hey, Mom, I got the progress report. I'm like, but I told you yesterday that I was getting... But Rody Dody, you could have told me, hey, Mom, I got my progress report. I want to see your progress report. Go get it. Go get it now. So I go up there. I go grab my progress report. So I'm like, I open it up again. You know, the same grade still there. I'm like... So I'm like, please, God, please. So as I'm coming down, she like, put it next to this progress report. I put it there. She said, you got paid today, right? I'm like, yeah, I got paid today. She said, okay. I'm like, what? She like, don't play with me. Give it here. I say, but Mom, but why? I wanted to get some shoes and stuff. She said, you got a lot of shoes. I'll make sure you have what you need. Give it here. So I give it here. I give it to her, and I just start crying. And she like, you gonna start paying rent? So I'm like, first off, she don't even pay rent. My dad pay everything. Like, she don't even pay rent. She never worked a day before her life. She don't know how it feel to work at McDonald's, flip no fries, none of that. So I was like upset. So I had this look on my face like, she like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. So she say, Marky, get upstairs now. So I'm like, oh gosh. She like, we finna open up these progress reports. Let me pour me a drink.